1 second. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I had to turn my fan off. It was really loud. You guys didn't want to hear that for sure. All right. Good morning. My name is Darkpool Algo, and thanks for joining me again on this morning watch list building session. Today we are going to find stocks that, what is this? All right, looks like, there we go. There's the chat. Good morning, chat. All right. Good morning, chat. All right, let me move this back. Sorry for the loud bump, but I needed to move it. All right, my name is Darkpool Algo. This is my morning stream. I am going to find some stocks today that have a high probability of moving one way or the other. All right, either they're going to go up or they're going to go down, because guess what? The market does what the market wants to do. All we can do is play the charts in front of us and use some very specialized tools to do what? That's right. Find plays that rip. So we're going to use the smart money, dark pool, and block trade algorithm software provided by those fine folks over at FlowTrade. Get your free trial, link in the description. It'll change your life. Yeah, just trust me on this. It's amazing. Okay. All right, I want to walk through just some news from overnight. Always good to have that. Looks as if though, what is today? It's Tuesday. All right, so basically futures are up. The Dow's up 72, S&P's up 11, Nasdaq's up 56. So the Dow's again going to be the leader, right? There was some news about, where did it go? The U.S. Treasury Yields helped lift high multiple and mega cap stocks as fears about inflation took a backseat as investors again bought the dip, right? Yields on the 10-year Treasury bond hit a 2-week low around 1.6. Markets exhibited no concern on reports of Biden's infrastructure bill will be likely smaller than hoped as the two sides remain wide apart, which is good. So they can't agree, which is good for us. Today, as far as events go, we've got retail sales, weekly sales, home prices. That should be interesting. Consumer confidence coming in at 10. New home sales at 10. And manufacturing index. API weekly inventory this afternoon. We have earnings today. AZO, CBRL, CTRN, DY, IMBI, VSAT. Those have all took place after the close. Intuit, JWin, Toll, and Zscaler. Those would be the ones I'd be interested in. Let's see. Alaska Air News. This Bally, B-A-L-Y, announced that it has entered into the mobile sports betting market. So think DraftKings and Penn. So this is a new player on the street. It's already up a little bit. Lordstown Motors, which is Ride. I'm interested in getting into long-term shares with that after it hits the bottom. All right. Dropped 14% on earnings. They basically said that they don't have enough money to build 50% of the forecasted production that they had issued last time. So they're looking for additional funding, which should be good. And another interesting one is Canopy Growth, which is a cannabis play. Got upgraded to buy from hold ahead of earnings. Looks as if though it's a pretty solid cannabis play. Personal opinion. Lots of people are announced offerings. So if you have any interest in Wolf, Oshkosh or Oak Street Health, OSH, and dang it, Scholar Rocks. Can I edit this? Can I edit it? Let's see. All right, yeah, I can edit it. So Scholar Rock. There we go. Got to put the old dollar sign. All right. Much better. Scholar Rock's Spinal muscular atrophy candidate receives FDA fast track. So if anybody plays, oh dang it, I messed that up again, dude. Really? Come on, dude. You can do better than this. All right, let's just fix this one more time. All right, edit. Basically, they are a biotech play, or there we go. Much better. There we go. Let's see what they're doing. No, I want this guy. So pretty decent earnings. SRRK. Yeah, let's see. All right, so let's just look at the 5. So they popped off that news. They're coming back down, testing support. They've definitely got a lot of room to run, right? Lots of room. Any of these FDA plays. So if you look, they've got massive potential. $10 up versus, you know, $1.50 down. That's huge. Anyway, anybody interested in playing those biotech or FDA plays? All right, overall market, just want to look at the S&P is up, back towards that 4,200. The euro, gold is definitely making a move. Broke that 1885 level, or excuse me, 1884.50. If it breaks 1885, I'm looking to get long on gold. Crude is up 4%. We knew that that was happening. And that's a perfect segue into our plays for the day. Potentially, we're looking at XOM. Right, this is ExxonMobil. The algo has been steady buying since the divergence occurred back on May 13th. We did have a sell-off. We've got a massive block trade cluster that's holding us up as support. If we can get above the previous high, so this would be 1 top, 2 top, going in for a triple top, we can break 60. If we can break 60 with some confidence, we've got a gap to fill up to 60.55 before the next move up. This is XOM. Sorry, let me just... Things are running a little laggy this morning. Doesn't make me super happy when that happens. All right, that's Bally. I want to get into Bally as a new play. ExxonMobil. Let me just bring this back a little bit. All right. I was spending some time this morning marking some stuff up. All right, ExxonMobil looks like we've got a point of control coming in at 59. So that $60 level is psychological, right? Any whole numbers, and that's this level here, right? If we can break this level, definitely going to look to play the run up. Let me just look at this a little closer. All right, so it gapped up. We hit 59.99. Like I said, that's $60 level. It's struggling with it. Now it's currently just bouncing back and forth between some previous support and resistance levels. So basically this demand zone, so we're looking to get above. So yeah, we're looking to break above the 21 EMA on the daily. We have a 4-hour squeeze that should fire off long since we've got upward momentum. We're above the 50 SMA. We've got a buy signal on our Radium Fire. The Squeeze Pro histogram is neutral and decreasing, which is a positive movement, which is positive momentum. We're looking to get a MACD crossover on the 4-hour probably today. that would definitely propel us up through the 21, up towards the 62.55 channel that I'm targeting, right? It's always hard to find the right level. But yeah, so 62.50 is probably what I'm looking to get. I forgot to see how much it was a day. All right, with an ATR of about $1.50 a day, and I'm looking to get to 62, and we're at 59, right? Definitely feel like it could get there this week. ExxonMobil 62s are dirt cheap, so that those can go from 10 cents to a buck pretty easy. However, I'm going to look to grab some higher delta, probably these 59s. I'm just going to add those to the watch list. All right, so the thought process behind this is $60 is Keltner channel 4-hour top, right? If we can break through that, it releases a lot of energy for our next move upwards. Just going to throw some Fibonacci levels on here real quick. This looks like a little cup and handle, a little mini cup and handle, right? Or a larger term cup and handle forming. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, it's a little bit harder to see than I want to deal with. So if I took a fib level from this previous high, right? If I go from high to low, previous high to low, right? That puts our support right at 59.25 and first target at 60.34, 60.86, 62.50. So there's a little bit of resistance to get through. You know, obviously we'll need to get through that. And just, I hope TOS isn't this slow in the morning like it was yesterday. I lost out on so much money. The 0-day SPX calls went from $1.50 to $9. Oh, so heartbreaking. But whenever that's going to happen, I'm not going to chase it. I'm just going to sit there and watch it run and realize, you know, I had the right play. I did what I was supposed to do. There's nothing I can do about controlling software. And I watched it run. Patted myself on the back. So daily cup and handle formed. Little mini cup and handle. Definitely look for this to make a next move up. Let's see. I've got a bunch of little mini lines in here. Got to get rid of some of those. All right. Break is 60, run to 62, taking profit at 61. Sounds like a good plan. Contrarian, we've got stack positive EMA. Like, this is a decent play. 3-day, 2-day squeeze. Contrarian, if we don't hold the, we get rejected off the 60, look for us to come back down to trend line 618 or 50% retracement, support at 59. Break at 59, definitely look to fade this, but that's ExxonMobil. Oil report coming out today. It's going to get some movement. All right. Morning, Michael. ABNB, Dash, Twitter, PayPal, ABNB, and FUTU. FUTU. I like FUTU. I want to look at BA real quick. So again, BA had news. We've got like I said in my post, I rearranged my trade setup yesterday, which I worked on it over the weekend. It's just a little rough trying to get used to everything again, but I'll be all right. All right, there we go. TOS was so laggy yesterday. It was just unusable. All right, so we have got lots of noise. All right, so on our B4 indicator and our market extension, both bullish positioned or bullish sentiment. We've got bullish divergence. The market extension tool is still in a buy trend, right? This price line, not a price line, it's a this line. Sorry, my brain's fried this morning, right? This signal line, thank you. This signal line is still bullish. MACD is positive and increasing. RSI is positive and increasing. It's crossed above the lower or the upper Bollinger Band. We're in a Bollinger Band squeeze. When that releases, look for the next release, next move upwards. Great beta, positive VWAP. I'm going to throw some target lines in here. I'm going to target, let's see, we're trading at 240. We move $7 a day. 250 looks so juicy. All right, let me just 245. We're gonna run into some problems. All right, so definitely need to grab this line here. All right, 244.65 and 241.26. Is that going to be the move, or is it going to be this move here? Might be this one here. All right. Up, 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 reverse, up, 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 reverse. And it's probably might be this one. All right. Bringing it down. So we moved up overnight, obviously. Right. We gapped up overnight like we did yesterday. We've maintained support on the 8 EMA. We broke above the 127. We hit 240. We're going to come back down and test 239.75. Look for a little bit of a pullback to at least 230. Do we come all the way back here? We may come all the way down to 238.51 before the next legitimate move upwards. 238.41 puts us at the daily value area high and previous, yeah, so this level here. I like this one here. $239.77 is probably going to be our support. All right. BA is on watch. While this loads up, I'm going to pull up. Let me look at FUTU. Airbnb. Airbnb. I'm going to look at PLTR and Twitter just because there's been news about both of those. All right, looking at FUTU on the 15. Looks as if we've got price action that is trading with the algorithm, even though it's separated. If you look at the movement of both of them, they're trading pretty much in sync. So there is some support. Let's see if I can find any old block trades or anything. I'm not seeing any block trades that are providing support. So it's just strictly price action and market psychology. 125, 130. That's a nice little range. That's a $5 range. You get some options. You can make a couple $100 on those easy. So yeah, price action is currently trading with the algorithm on the 15. The algo is slightly curled neutral. On the daily, it's curled down. Looks like we had a triple top, 125.55 for some reason, a psychological level for FUTU, which is weird. Never mind. All right. Nice $5 gap up. So FUTU gapped up $5, right? And it's just been, it's creating this nice flag. 129.50 is the resistance. So on these, we've got bullish divergence. The MACD is, you know, this is a good play. Oh, these option chains are going to go nuts. So FUTU targets the daily point of control at 155, VWAP at 135, right? Daily VWAP's at 135. I like this play. High Life, you're bringing the heat these days. 135s. Those are dirt cheap. Oh yeah, look at this move. This is the old Wu-Tang flag. Look at this. It's gonna Wu-Tang out on us. Yeah, so it comes down, right? Goes back up. Comes back down. Goes back up. That is the play. So currently it went up, smacked into resistance at the 34 EMA, came back down. It's testing support right at 120 for the next move up. It's at 130 right now, which is here. It's at the 21 EMA. A break above that, and we have got movement. So let me throw some fibs on this. I'm going to play this at the open for sure. I'm not going to trade for the first 15 to see what happens. Come on, Fibonacci. Thank you. Yeah, it's right at the 50% retracement. 127 is 50% retracement from this previous high. 618 is at 134, which we knew about previously. So expect it to play this doji right here, right? This giant previous demand zone. Break above 130, 138, and which is the 50 period simple moving average. A break of 138, we're going to gobble up 145 on our way to 170. So I'm going to throw this cloud on here. Right, that's going to be the cloud to trade within. It's already in there a little bit. Right, you can see it here. Break above this 4-hour top, which is the daily mid on the Keltner channel. And we've got room to run probably to the daily top. Let's see. Yeah, that daily top target at 145. That was 140. Jeez, are you serious? Okay. Going out to the June 145s. Lots of massive. So the 150s have got the most open interest because it's a psychological level. So I'm going to go to the 145s. Just as much open interest. They're about $2.50. That gives me 24 days. It moves $5 a day. Do the math. I'm going to grab these 130s on watch just because it's going to be violent in the morning. Expect profit taking, right? Pull back to the 4-hour mid at 125 before the next move up. Definitely like these guys. Just let's see what SPX is doing. All right, NQ pop up overnight. A little bit of a retracement, 50% retracement. Look for the next move to 1372. Same thing with ES. Smacked into 4211 cloud. Look for the potential fade back to 41975, which is a 50% retracement. I can see us moving down a little bit, 9 points before the next move up. Roku, massive gap. This is a parabolic move where it gaps up, maintains it, runs up some more, sells off, next move up. 352 for Roku. Tesla's in the cloud. You could trade that 610 to 627. All right, but I want to look at BA, and I want to look at FUTU. Got FUTU, got BA. FUTU, BA. I also want to keep an eye on that Bally, BALY. And what's the other one we want to look at? Twitter, Airbnb. Okay, Airbnb. Yes, we've got nice divergence that started on the 17th. The algo is net buying. About a 23% block pull pressure. We've got these blocks 138.22 that we're consolidating, even though the algo is diverged. This is consolidation. And see, FUTU is going to sell off in the morning, come back down, at least test 122.33. Keep an eye on that. Even though we do have divergence, it's consolidation divergence, if this makes sense. Right, so we've got, seriously, thank you. We've got nice divergence here. The algo is curling neutral. We have, excuse me, we've got a cluster of regular block trades coming in right here. We've also got some previous dark pool trades coming in right below that. 134.30.